Hi guys, Dr. Schmok here. I'm going to walk you through the number one holiday toxin for dogs, and that is chocolate. Let's jump into it. If your dog is anything like mine, they'll eat just about anything that is available to them. So it's always good to be prepared when you find an empty chocolate wrapper on the floor or you see it happen right in front of you. You may be wondering why chocolate is toxic to dogs but not humans. Chocolate contains a chemical called theobromine, the main toxin, in caffeine. Dogs cannot metabolize these as well as people can, so they build up to toxic levels in the body and affect the cardiovascular and nervous systems by acting as a stimulant. So how much chocolate is too much? The amount of toxic theobromine varies with the type of chocolate. The darker and more bitter the chocolate, the more dangerous it is. Toxicity depends on three things: the type of chocolate ingested, the amount of chocolate ingested, and the size of the dog. There are several chocolate toxicity calculators online. Just make sure you are using a veterinary-approved website, such as vetsnow.com. We're first going to go through an example using my dog Levity, who weighs 60 pounds. We're going to pretend that she just ate 1 bar of Lindt dark chocolate. First, write down the weight or the amount ingested, so 3.5 ounces in this case. Follow this guide here. Then take 3.5 ounces and multiply by 230 milligrams per ounce for dark chocolate. This equals 805 milligrams of theobromine ingested. Now, convert the dog's weight in pounds to kilograms by dividing by 2.2. So 60 pounds divided by 2.2 equals 27 kilograms. Finally, take 805 milligrams of theobromine divided by 27 kilograms to get the total dose ingested, which is 30 milligrams per kilogram. Take this total dose and compare to this guide here, which puts her in the category of moderate clinical signs. In this case, we may see clinical signs such as vomiting or diarrhea within 1 to 4 hours. We may also notice restlessness, panting, and muscle tremors. Now, if Levity were to have eaten 2 of these chocolate bars, we could see not only GI signs, restlessness, and tremors, but also increases in heart rate, rapid breathing, abnormal heart rhythm, and seizures. If not treated in very severe cases, potentially coma and death could result. So what do you do if your dog has ingested a toxic amount of chocolate? It is best to discuss with your veterinarian or ASPCA Animal Poison Control to develop a plan of action. If you can get your dog to the veterinarian, that is ideal. If that is not an option, the next best thing is to have hydrogen peroxide on hand and induce vomiting. The best time to induce vomiting is within 1 to 2 hours of ingestion. However, chocolate may stay in the stomach for up to 4 to 6 hours. That could be expelled. If your dog is already showing signs of toxicity, it is too late to induce vomiting, and you should seek veterinary care as soon as possible. For severe cases, hospitalization and supportive care may be necessary. If you are going to induce vomiting at home, the only safe product you can use is 3% hydrogen peroxide. We're going to give 1 teaspoon for every 10 pounds of body weight. However, we do not want to administer more than 9 teaspoons or 3 tablespoons. Levity is 60 pounds, so we will give 6 teaspoons. Ideally, you would have a syringe on hand. If you don't, you can use something like a turkey baster or whatever you can find. When you are giving hydrogen peroxide, lift their head and place the syringe into the corner of the mouth. Administer slowly to avoid it from spilling out. You're then going to wait 5 to 10 minutes. If your dog has not vomited, you can then give the same dose 1 more time. If you don't feel comfortable inducing vomiting, get to your veterinarian as soon as possible. Here at All Star, we hope you never have to worry about chocolate toxicity in your furry family member. But if you do, don't panic and follow these simple, easy steps. If you learned something in today's video, be sure to leave a like and follow us on all social medias. We'll see you next time.